What's going on, Army sports car racing fans? The season is over with the Birkett Relay closing out the season for the Army sports car racing team. That doesn't mean to say that we haven't got big news for you. Well, I say big news, it was Sergeant Will Ashmore that kind of said to us, hey, something big is coming. The SunVit-D3 Army Holden is on its way out and something bigger and better is coming our way. Well, I'm here in my guise as Sergeant Dan Morton, your Wish.com Ted Gravitz, if you will, to find out what it is he's talking about and reveal this big news. Let's go find out what it is. Right, here we go, in this bloody hangar here. Right, Will, you in here? You have got to be kidding me. No, no, no. Right, I'm gonna have to turn this camera around. This is a joke. You're having a laugh. No, no. What is this? No.
It's just an MR2, mate.
No.
It's just a replica.
Oh my God. This. Will, what have you done? You teased it. You teased it at the Birkett Relay.
Got myself into some scary trouble. So into a little bit of debt, but it'll be worth it in the end.
What are we looking at here?
This is a factory-built Ferrari 430 Challenge race car.
A Ferrari 430 Challenge race car.
And even so, it still doesn't quite settled yet that this is here. It doesn't look quite in place here. It looks a bit out of place, but.
So yeah. the Army Holden out the back, as you said, it's on its way out, and this is its replacement.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I suppose why? Well, I wasn't planning on selling the Holden, but I was trawling the race car pages, for sale pages, and I saw this, and it wasn't love at first sight. I just saw sort of investment opportunity dollar signs because the car seems a lot cheaper than the others by about 20 to 25 grand. And there's reasons for that. But I thought, you know, I think with the Holden, we had a really, really good year. The car was utterly reliable. And we won the championship in our class.
Congratulations, dude.
So,
big win.
Yeah.
As you mentioned at Birkett Relay.
Yeah, yeah. So it's all good stuff. And I just thought, you know, what can we do next? We can rerun that in Club Enduro next year and try and do better. But I think the car would need a little bit of investment put into it in terms of performance. Or my Ferrari.
So was this going to be the Army Ferrari?
Yeah, I think of a name. But, you know, we're stepping up from probably the top end of club level motorsport and going towards the lower levels of GT racing. So, you know, this will be going up against the likes of Porsches, Maseratis, McLarens, you know, that kind of thing.
Insane, mate.
Running full slicks, but largely a similar format to what we did in Club Enduro. And yeah, it's just a step above. Insane,
mate. I tell you what we're going to do. I'll still go and get over this bloody car. Mental. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll let you get yourself sorted out, finish it, whatever it was you were doing over here, and we'll have a proper chat with the car outside a hangar or something somewhere, and you can tell everyone more about the car there. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Right, go get yourself cleaned up. Jesus. Oh my God, look at this thing. Will, where are you? Oh, I can't get enough of it. Mate, this car is insane.
It's even better outside, doesn't it?
Oh, it looks absolutely stunning. It's good to see you're all a bit more spruced up as well.
Yeah, it's a bit hot and sweaty in there, greasy.
I don't even know where to start with this car. What do we even say?
How should we go? Should we go through the specs?
Let's go for the specs. Let's talk specs.
So
let's talk specs. Look at this. Honestly, come on in, Will. Talk specs. Hit me with some numbers.
So, as we said, factory built Ferrari 430 Challenge race car. She is a 4.3 litre V8 with a 6-speed, what they call an F1 manual gearbox, which is a flappy paddle gearbox essentially, just a little bit old school. Makes about 490 horsepower, is about 1,300 kilos, and you know, comparing to the Holden was 300 brake per tonne, and this is nearly 400 brake per tonne, so it's a massive jump in pace, like insane jump in pace.
Yeah.
The car used to come with carbon ceramic brakes, but they're like 10 grand for a set of discs. So it's been replaced with steel rotors, which are just as good. They just don't last quite as long, but they're fine. What else have we got? So it's very much race car, so there's none of the frills of a normal Ferrari. So the interior is obviously fully stripped out. Yeah. Kind of things we've been through before. All of your niceties are gone. Centre lock wheels. That's a new thing for us in the team. So gone are the 5 lugs of a normal car. These are made for like proper race car endurance stuff, quick changes of your wheels and tyres, and they come with their own intricacies, because this side of the car they do up like a normal thread, on the other side of the car they do up as a left-hand thread, so backwards to what you'd know. No, left. He's just staring at me.
Honestly, this guy, you were trying to have a serious conversation about this outrageous car that he's bought. He's popping jokes out.
Yeah, so, and they need their, like, you know, they come with their own things, like they need an insane amount of torque to hold that single nut on. Yeah. The car's equipped with air jacks, which will also be a new thing for the team. So we've got a lance. I haven't got the kit yet, so I can't show you, but you'd have a 20-bar bottle, like a diving bottle, essentially, with a lance on it. You plug it into there, and the car raises up off the ground, so you can do that quick wheel change. What else differs to the road car, I suppose, is what we'll go for. Shall I lift the bonnet and we'll go through that?
I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Boot? I don't know what you call this. What is this?
It's like a engine. Open up the engine bay. Come on, open up the engine bay.
I left my pool cue over here.
Of course he did. Right, he's found his pool cue. That's very nice.
Thanks, mate.
Oh,
carry on.
Come on then, let's have it.
Okay, so obviously a mid-engine car. The engine's behind the driver and in front of the rear axle. Deep down in the belly there is the engine. It's a dry sump engine, so it doesn't have a sump that holds your oil. The oil's held in the tank here, and there's an oil pump at the bottom. Just makes for more consistent oil pressure, and you never have oil pressure issues on the track with the oil sloshing around in the sump. It's under a constantly pressurized system. These are the air boxes, and what I like about this car, it's a beautiful car, and you can't deny that, but everything on it's functional, at least everything I've found so far, and I really like that. So these scoops on the sides, they come in here and they feed the air boxes on each side. Ooh. The scoops down the bottom, they come in, they go through a duct into a lovely carbon fibre backing plate onto the brakes.
It's so weird, because it's almost like Ferrari build race cars.
Yeah.
It's almost like they build race cars, mate. Odd that, eh? Odd. How weird, Will? All right.
What else we got? Yeah, I mean, all carbon fibre panelling, which is different. The Scuderia has all this, but the road cars don't. I believe this is all plastic. Yeah, we've got a race exhaust, the standard exhaust on a 430 exits. You've got twin pipes on either side down the bottom, and Ferrari moved it up here, so in case you got rear-ended, you're not ruining the exhaust as well, you're just hopefully ruining a front bumper. Carbon fibre intake plenums. Nice. Maybe is the one thing that isn't so functional with more form, but yeah, there you go, they do look the part.
Mate, it is generally, like, as you can imagine, just like you, relatively lost for words on this. Yeah. On this thing, but I need to do like we did with the Holden before. I need to do the how to get in the car test.
Yeah,
so
well, let's get you in it and you can turn it on.
Let's do it.
Better you than me.
Right then, the classic test, as with the Holden, but I'm not gonna hold it in my hand because I don't have Ferrari money. So this is me actually getting into a Ferrari for the first time ever, and so we're one leg first.
Yeah. I'm not going to give you any hints.
You're not even going to give me any hints? Okay, fine.
Just look at the space you've got to get in though.
This is taking me back to my old caving days.
Leave the door shut.
Breathe in.
Making it look easy.
Easy? You sure?
Go on.
Oh, man alive. Right, there we go. In we get. Right, come on. You need to get in now as well.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
What, on that side?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man, are you holding this?
I absolutely am. This is how you get in from the inside view. Here he comes.
So I'm even ganglier and I've got less. I'm not going to get in here. Oh, mate.
Oh, one leg in. Oh, you love to see it. Oh,
That's not going.
That's not going. Maybe. Come on, Will. Have you not been doing your yoga?
Let's back it up. Alright, we're in.
He's in. Oh. Right then, let's talk us through starting this thing up, mate.
There's something in my ass.
Wait, what? That's it now, demonetised for that little statement. So here we are. This is the view inside the car. It looks good. Let's fire it up. Let's fire it up. Oh.
Righty.
First things first.
So, isolator as always.
Yep.
The pump you can hear is the hydraulic system for the flappy paddles. And we've got an ignition switch. Oh, and do you know what we have got that we never had before? Ventilation.
Oh,
nice and warm.
beautiful. And a beautiful digital display there as well.
Oh, you missed that. The 430.
Ah, it's okay. The fans know.
Yeah, so you've got a standard kind of digital display. Gives us some good information. It's also got, which I'll bring up now, is a diagnostic screen, which is really useful. It's helped me out already. And you can just see how many sensors are on this car compared to another car.
Look at that.
It's insane.
Insane indeed. Right then, the magic button.
Go on.
Push to start.
Yeah, man.
No keys. Doesn't start.
Like butter.
Oh! Oh! That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
That's man.
So, inside here, how do you feel? How does it feel, Will?
Tight. I mean, I've adjusted your seat so I fit. This side, you can see there's not a lot of room.
No.
And I just fit on that side with my helmet on. I don't think I'd fit on this side with my helmet on. So
no.
Might have to adjust this seat as well. So we'll obviously have to do some passenger rides for you and
obviously.
And others.
Of course.
Even my head's hitting that bit there, so that's pretty good.
So there we have it, guys. There we have it. The inside of the F430 Challenge. Beautiful. And overall, I think a very nice place to be, mate.
It's not bad.
Let's go and hear that engine.
Yeah.
Well, Will, we've seen around the car, we've looked inside it, we've clambered in and out like a pair of clowns. So I suppose really, before we kind of close out this video, what are the plans for the F430?
Yeah, so key thing I don't want to do like we did with the Holden is jump straight into a championship and then we're chasing our tail trying to develop the car. So next year I'd like to develop the car. I'd like to dabble in a series under Classic Sports Car Club called a Slick Series, which contains a lot of cars like this, a lot of XGT stuff, you know, GT3 Porsches and Maseratis, GT4 spec cars, a few silhouette kind of cars, some pretty cool stuff. But we'll be racing on full slicks, which are twice and a half the price of the semi-slicks that we used to race on the Holden. And there's a few things I'd like to do with the car. We've also got to do an army livery on the car, which would be pretty cool.
Ooh.
Definitely needs a front splitter just for a bit of front end aero, which we haven't got, and these did come with, sorry, they were modified with when they raced in the States. Don't know if I mentioned if this car came from the States. It came from the States, it used to race out there. And yeah, just really get to know it. It's going to be a completely different beast to drive, being rear engined. So there's a lot to learn, a lot to get to know. I'm really looking forward to be able to set up the car.
A lot of fun, a lot of big things, a lot of big things and fun to be had with this insane car. Well, Will, we look forward to creating more content with you. I think it's going to be really big on so many levels, and honestly, congratulations for getting this car. It is insane, and honestly, we are very much looking forward to seeing it. So thanks a lot, Will. We'll see you in a little bit. Well, Army sports car racing fans, that's the big news. I am super excited, and I've no doubt that you are too. So big things coming with the Army sports car racing team and where this car is going to be going. Very exciting times, guys, and we look forward to next season's racing from both the Armed Forces Race Challenge, seeing the development of the F430 and what Will's got in store for it. But that kind of rounds up the season, really. Birkett Relay, and of course the big news with this. Don't worry, there'll be plenty more content coming, potentially over the winter period, but racing wise, I'm afraid that's it until 2023. Anyway, don't forget, please subscribe, share this as much as you can. The Army Sports Car Racing Team going to serious places for 2023. There will be winter content to come, and of course serious racing in the Armed Forces Race Challenge next year. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have been Sergeant Dan Morton. That's been Sergeant Will Ashmore?
Got it.
In a water. Ashburr! Will Ashburr! So thank you guys so much for watching. We look forward to 2023 season. This has been Sergeant Dan Morton. I've got it wrong, I do it every single time. What an end to the season, and there's me rambling on. I've been Sergeant Dan Morton. This has been the Army Sports Car Racing Team, and we'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.